Good morning, South Glens Falls community. This is Jeff Yalden, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. All the emails, the Facebook comments, and the YouTube comments. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to respond to them all, but I've read every single one of them. My heart is truly touched. As I said yesterday, in 16 years, I've never witnessed such tragic adversity, hardship that any community or school can ever go through. So I feel in my heart that I need to send the second video as we're going into a weekend and as a result of some of the emails that I have received. I want you to understand, number one, I am not the end-all, be-all person to come to your school. I would be honored to be invited to come to your school, and I would come in a heartbeat once I'm invited by the school district, whether that be the principal, counselors, whoever. I would come in a heartbeat. I would drop whatever I can to be there. My talk is not about remembrance. My talk is about today. My talk is about moving forward. Yes, we will cry and we will shed tears, but they will be tears of joy. And afterwards, when the lights are out and the auditorium is vacant, I can promise you there'll be a lot of hugging going around and people calling this a defining moment in the whole year and a half of what we have dealt with. Having said that, I also want to talk on behalf of the teachers and administration, and without their approval, I want to put in my 2 cents. Please understand the administration and the teachers would love to do something, but I guarantee you they are following professional, experienced advice and protocol, not knowing how to handle this, where to turn, what to do, and no matter what they do, they're going to be right or they're going to be wrong. They're going to be criticized if they do something. They're going to be criticized if they don't do something. And if they do something for one person, they have to do something for everybody. And whether it's the death of cancer, the death of suicide, or a car accident, there is no right or wrong way here. And sometimes the best way is to just say, we need to move on. We need to move forward. I don't know if it's the right answer, but I think it's the safe answer. And one of the things you definitely don't want to do is, and I hate this term, but you don't want to glorify in some type of way what has happened. I'm going to reiterate my thoughts yesterday. I wear a bracelet that says, take time to think. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. There is nothing in this world worth taking your life over. It will get better. As far as the bullying or the depression, we need not point fingers towards anyone. If anyone feels they have any responsibility in the death of someone else, I guarantee you they are going to live with that for the rest of their lives, and their hearts will always be aching. If it's suicide by depression, my heart feels for you. Please immediately speak to your counselor. Get the help and have the courage to say, I need help. I know that many of you are hurting. Your hearts are aching like they've never ached before. And for a child, you don't understand this, but I can say this. You will always, for the rest of your life, be impacted by today's events. The 3 most powerful words that we can say to one another is, I love you. I think the 3 most courageous words that anyone can share with great sincerity is, I am sorry. I think 2 of the most powerful words that we can say to make someone feel good is, thank you. I live every day with a great attitude, gratitude, and acceptance of all things. And I want that attitude to be part of your attitude or mantra, that every single day you wake up and you're grateful for the little things. As we move into the weekend, I want to encourage the community to really come together. Enjoy time with family, enjoy time with friends. Let's try and laugh again, maybe reflect, but not too long. Let's try and appreciate. Let's not spend all of our time thinking, why? Let's not spend all of our time blaming it on other people, or the school isn't doing what they should be doing, or the community's not doing what they should be doing. I have an idea that maybe we should plant a tree in remembrance of a remote memorial for the past year and a half that we as a community have gone through. Maybe something simple like that, but gives great respect to everybody. But I think this is about a community that has been devastated with hardship, and we need to move on from this moment. So as we go into this weekend, students, I want to encourage you to spend time with your parents. I want to encourage you to spend time with people you trust and respect and whose opinions you value. Lose your ego and open up your heart. And maybe ask them, because I think sometimes the greatest teacher is the wisdom and experience that people have gone through. And as adults and a father, I can only stand here and tell you that I know I might not be as smart as you, but I have wisdom and experience in my own life that you just have never lived through. I've actually watched a suicide while I was in the Marine Corps with a Marine that looked at me as he looked at my eyes and I looked at him in his eyes, and he decided to pull the trigger and take his own life. But his last and final words were, "Corporal Yalden, maybe you're the only one that cares about me." So I've made it a part of my life that I will never let anyone pass through my eyes or pass through my heart and walk away from meeting me thinking Jeff Yalden doesn't care about me. I want each and every one of you to offer that smile, to offer that thank you, I love you, to be present in the moment, especially with young people, as our young people are searching for meaning and understanding and trying to find out how do we move forward from this. And the best people that can help our young people are our parents, our teachers, our counselors, and administrators. And you might not be certified or experienced to be able to offer words of encouragement and support. But at times like this, I don't think a book has been written on how to deal with such a tragic and devastating loss that a community has to suffer through. I think the greatest thing that we can do is come together and offer a smile and a hug to each and every one of you. I have received emails last night from a select few kids, and I don't know the names and I can't make the names out. But I know they're hurting. And if you're a student that needs to be watching this video, I hope you're watching it. Have the courage to go ask for help. Don't think that you're strong enough to deal with depression or such pain on your own. When I was young, I was hospitalized twice for depression and being suicidal. I suffer from depression today. And I have to journal and work hard every single day to keep my attitude and my spirits up. I live a fantastic life. I have an incredible family. And I've got wonderful friends. If in the possibilities that I ever come to South Glens Falls High School to speak, I will be there in a heartbeat. I will do everything I can to spend my day with you, with the community, with the parent program, and I will speak words to the school audience, that words you've never heard before. That when you walk out of there for the rest of your life, you will never forget. I am very passionate about what you're going through, and I want you to understand. Suicide is something that we are dealing with all across the world with young people. The littlest thing happens and they think it's the end of the world. And I think this is a combination of our parenting today. I think it's a combination of sports today, of school and tests and the pressure and the college. But let's get back to the fundamentals of life. We need to live. We need to love. And we need to laugh. And I encourage every one of you to have a purpose in life that is bigger than you. Then you will live a life of attitude, gratitude, and acceptance. And in the end, you will have what we all long for, and that is true happiness. God bless you all.